Oi, pessoal do UFCG. 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 How are you guys doing? My name's Chloe. I'm 24 years old. I live in the United States. I live in a state called Utah in the West. This is a great opportunity to talk to you guys about my culture and where I live.
We have so many different cultures. We got people from the Oriental side of the world, Asia, China, Japan.
We get Spanish culture, we get African American culture, European culture.
I've been able to meet Brazilians and Chinese people and people from India, and I think that's just so cool that a lot of people from all around the world want to come here, and then because they come here I get to learn so much about their culture.
As an American, I think we're very focused on freedom. That has been just the vision of America since it was first fought for way back in 1774, when we broke off from Britain and we had the colonies coming here and we set up our own country.
Well, as you know, our country is based on immigrants. Well, Columbus came here in 1492 and discovered, but it started when England started sending over their indentured servants over here to start colonizing for punishment, actually. That's how it got started. Eventually the Pilgrims came, and then tons of migrants came over from Europe and all over the world, and we really pride ourselves in that. We have lots of cultures, lots of different foods, lots of traditions.
I've lived in a few places. I lived out in DC, I lived in Chicago, and I'm living here now in Salt Lake City. The cultures of just those areas are a lot different. DC is pretty much the hardest place to find what the culture is like, because that's where most of these people all kind of come together.
What does it mean to be American?
Well, I feel pretty, I won't say privileged to be an American. We do have a lot of freedoms, and
we have the opportunity to do many things, to choose our paths and our futures.
And I feel like I have a lot of great opportunities and privileges, and I feel like sometimes because I'm an American, I want to help other people to be able to have the same opportunities and privileges that I'm able to get because I was born in the United States.
I didn't know what it was like to be an American until a couple times when I've lived overseas. And in those experiences I've learned that being an American is being very proud of your heritage. What I think really defines an American is that we're very confident. We are very just proud of who we are. Sometimes it's a little too much pride, but it feels good knowing that I'm proud of myself, and that's how everybody is. We all love ourselves, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, that we are just happy, and we are so grateful for all these great things that we have in our country.
We are very patriotic here.
It just must be my American blood that I just am proud of myself, and my heritage, my family.
We love our country a lot.
If you ever come here, you'll see there's flags everywhere at most buildings, especially every government building or religious buildings. We are waving the American flag.
I'm pretty grateful for a lot of the opportunities I do have as an American in this country that I know a lot of other countries don't have.
If I could change one thing in the USA, it would probably be
how our government is run, not based by electoral votes, which is what they do. And I don't think that's fair. I think we should all vote individually for a person that we want, and we should just get rid of political parties all in all, because that's how our government started.
A lot of laws have been being passed and things which are kind of taking away from our initial rights and freedoms that were set by our founding fathers back in the 1700s when America was found.
I still see a lot of division today in this country, and we, for the most part, when it comes to when there's a conflict or if there's a war, we're unified in that way. But after that, after all is said and done, we do resort back to a lot of the different, differences that we all have. And I would like to see the country a lot more unified. Each and every person, each and every community, every state just be unified with one another and kind of just work together to try to make this country a better place for everybody, whether it be citizens in this country or those who visit.
Definitely just living in Salt Lake, there's so many homeless people, and It's something that I would love to like help and work on, and to be able to like get these people off the streets. And I know like everybody has their own problems and their own like situations that they come from, and it's hard for them to realize that they're living on the streets and they could do so much more with their life.
So, I mean, in America, I guess there's a big focus on like family value and just how important the family is. I mean, every single community in this country is filled with different types of families, and it's very diverse. Especially in news and politics today, there's a lot of different views on what family is. Family is very important to me. It's a very important part of my life.
We love our families. We love good food, good hamburgers, chicken nuggets, mashed potatoes and gravy. We just love having a good time, love being with our friends.
Every year since my mom was raised Jewish before she was converted to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, so it's a tradition that we keep on in the family is that we do Passover. So I get to learn a little bit about the culture of where my mom was raised and like of my grandparents, which is really cool. And then we do the like traditional holidays.
America does have a lot of holidays. We have Thanksgiving, Christmas, Halloween, Memorial Day. We have Independence Day.
So holidays in America are really fun. They're very family focused.
We bring the whole family together, which is great because we love family time.
One of the big hoorahs of being in America is the 4th of July.
Usually that day people have barbecues and shoot off fireworks, which is what Americans love to do.
Okay, legends.
Everyone knows the famous Bigfoot story.
Lots of people claim that they see about an 8-foot tall hairy beast walking on two legs. It's like a human man, except 8 feet tall and huge and white fur. And he walks around the mountains. They call him Sasquatch or Bigfoot. Every once in a while on the news, there'll come a little video of someone videotaping a very large creature. So no idea if that's real or not. I don't think so, but I'm a natural skeptic, so I don't know.
But some of my favorites would be, you got the Bloody Mary, which is a famous, kind of more of a East Coast United States legend out there.
Here in the West, we have a lot of Indian influence, lots of cowboys and Indians, so I'm sure some of those folklores came when the white people or the white settlers came over here and settled and saw Indians and stuff.
There's also Blackbeard's ghost, which is off the coast of North Carolina. The famous pirate Blackbeard who died, and his ghost is still roaming the coast.
You guys are really big into legends, right, in Brazil?
A lot of our legends, I feel like, come from other countries.
However, we do have some of our own stories that are unique just to America and just to Utah. For example, this mansion behind me, at the top floor on that side, there is supposedly a 6-year-old ghost. Supposedly a daughter of the Devereaux. This is a Devereaux mansion. So a daughter of the Devereaux family passed away, and she supposedly haunts the sewing room, which is where her nursery toys were kept, I guess. After exploring the house on my own, I saw nothing. I don't believe in ghost hauntings, but enough people do. In Salt Lake City, Utah, they have a ghost tour. So you get on a bus with maybe 12 other people, and they take you on a tour around Salt Lake City to see all the ghost hauntings of this area. And that's actually one of them. There are lots of stories like that. I think America, we're not very original, I guess, when it comes to coming up with our own stories. We just claim that, oh, someone died here, so it's haunted.
That was great. I had a really fun time talking with you guys. I really hope one day you guys get to come and visit my beautiful country and come visit Utah. Utah's the best state here in the Big 50. And I really hope that you guys learned something from this video.
Okay, so what I've told you is just like scraping the surface of the entire basket of what is awesome about America.
Ciao, beijos!
Já acabou?